So recently I just realized that I wanted to have a little bit more of a timestamp and structure and updates on my channel with you that are watching. So not only do you get to hear what I've learned, but how I'm applying it and how I'm making progress and the results that I'm having. Because it's cool to hear the things that I'm doing and how and what could happen and what has happened to me. But with a timestamp and to watch the progress happen with maybe delays, maybe fast progress, maybe faster progress, slower progress, you get to see the buildup and you get to see the growth as it's happening. And it also holds me accountable to measure and track and see, hey, I haven't had any growth here, or this video seems to sound very, very similar to the one I did last time in regards to this topic. I'm not making any progress. So I'm hoping it could be a win-win here for inspiration and also measurable results, tracking measurable results for me. So a little channel update with that. The one that kind of sparked this idea was watching the growth of my YouTube channel and where it's going. And I'll drop YouTubes here no matter what. This is just an archive that I want to build ultimately for my great grandkids, in hopes that one of them or all of them or some of them will find relatability, just to know that we're related and it could help them, especially like others have helped me that just were related through the human race. But this one, it can be a little closer. It's like, oh man, look at, I could see like gestures, or I could see features or movements or sounds or colors or whatever. He kind of looks like me. I can see where he gets at. I can see how he feels at. So if this is one of you, I've said that in my few videos, where, I don't know, but somewhere in the collection of videos that I've made here on this channel, I've occasionally brought up like, hey, if this is you, great grandkid, or add more grades or remove some grades, I made this for you back in 2025, January. I don't know what year 3000 this is, but whether there's growth or not, if like, you know, months later, I mean, I'm all about progress and growth. So there is going to be growth. But if for some reason or another there wasn't, I'm still, in my heart, I'm still making progress and I'm still having growth, because these videos keep on growing. I'm adding information. It's true information. This is my life information that I'm bringing here, experiences and results and things that worked and things that haven't worked, in hopes to help anybody who relates with me, but at the very least, in the future, have someone that comes after me that can find relatability here and get inspired and like, wow, this is crazy. My, you know, great grandfather made a video for me, and he knew it was for me, and I wasn't even a dream yet. So there you go. The plan is to give updates in the 5 pillars of life that I talk about. You'll find that I've already talked about some of them, but the pillars are health, wealth, love, spirituality, and generosity. Breaking them down a little bit is health, not just health as far as like, you know, blood work health, but that's part of it. Also like physical health, what you look like. Do you look fit? Are you jacked? Internal health, mental health, that kind of, all those. When it comes to health, the progress I'm making there, I've talked about that before. I lost 45 pounds. I'm off of some cholesterol medication. Go check in a few months whether I get to stop the other one. I was on 2. One's gone. The next one's gonna hopefully be gone too. How I've changed my diet, how I eat different. I track my macros. So health, I've been documenting, but not official. It's just kind of sharing. It was not so much documenting, it was sharing, which is great and it's good. But I think by putting timestamps on it, it kind of shows the progress that's being made, the timeline. So I'm gonna do a little bit more of that. So that's would be health. Wealth, not so much tracking like dollar for dollar, but just income streams that come and go, what I've done in order to increase one, what I've done to adjust one, where I'm investing this, what it's the return, the work I put into it. Like right now, I guess the front one would be showing the timeline in when I get monetized with my content, and it monetized in any way, whether it's brand deals, whether it's ads on my videos, whatever, the partnerships, whatever it may be. That would be something that I would share in the pillar of wealth, what I'm doing with the money. So not so much like what's that word I'm looking for, not so much like accounting or anything like that, just where the flow is, where my main flow is, where side flows are, and where I'm focusing on different avenues that I anticipate and plan to do. Share those. And progress. Is it getting better? Is it stagnant? Is it regressing? What's going on? Love. That's the other pillar, right? Love. So it starts with the love that I have for myself. The love is self-esteem, confidence. Confidence can be measured by the amount of discipline you have, because it's in direct proportion. Confidence is self-love. The more confidence you have, the more self-love you have, the more you can give. So the more I have, the more I can give. Love. And that's measured through what? Discipline. I know that the more discipline that I build, because that I do have direct control of, the more discipline that I build, the more love I am given by a higher power to me, my confidence. So the more self-love I have. Whoa, that almost happened. The more self-love that I have, the more love I can give. So tracking discipline would be under love. What I'm doing in order to build a discipline, talking about the diet, how discipline has helped me in different avenues to do the things that I don't want to do when I don't want to. See, I've talked about that. Doing the things that you don't want to do when you don't want to do them, but you know that you should. That's building discipline. That's building trust. Others start trusting you, so you start getting the love reciprocated. Okay, so that's love. Health, wealth, love, spirituality. I talk about those a lot. Not so much, well, we won't talk about the not so much. Instead, I'll mention the spirituality in the sense of knowing how the universe works. Golden rules: treat others as you would like to be treated. Being the latest one I've been talking about, from when this video goes up, look at the last 5 to 10 videos. I'm talking a lot about gratitude. That would be something that I would categorize under spirituality. Being grateful, going to sleep with gratitude, so you can wake up with gratitude. What's gratitude? How am I being grateful? How am I being thankful? What benefits have I gotten out of it? What results have piled up because of my gratitude? So that would be the measuring of progress of spirituality, how much I'm applying these rules of the universe, and what positive results have I been getting that are moving me forward to achieve my ultimate goal, which is to live on purpose, become the version of me that I would respect and admire. That's health, wealth, love, spirituality, and generosity. Generosity would be this right here, what I'm doing right here, sharing. Being generous with the information that I have. I share it to give it. I share it to share it. I share it to hopefully the thing that it's just like, oh, would give me so much, like, yes, is to be able to give back that clarity, that moment of, oh my gosh, this worked, that I received that magical day, and being able to give that to someone else, be able to give that feeling of it worked. Like, try this, it worked. Try this, it gets you unstuck. Try this, it makes you feel 1,000 times better. You know, that feeling that you've had of not making any progress for years, but you try everything and you're all into it, and you don't cut corners. You do everything that you're told. You try all these new things. You change jobs. You change careers. You go to school. You try this school. You try this business. You try these businesses. You change them this way. You work 26 hours a day. You do all this, but nothing seems to give you any progress. You do it for 30 years or 20 years or whatever, 10 years or whatever. So you have perseverance, but you go in circles and you go in circles, and like finally someone says, hey, psst, all that energy and grit and perseverance that you have, which we'll call the ladder, I want to let you know that you had the ladder on the wrong wall. Just grab that ladder, which is a beasted up ladder, all those features that you have, all those factory settings that you have, just take them off that wall and put them over here. And just keep on doing what you're doing. Just put it on the right wall. Just put all those efforts into you first, not the outside things, not the business, not the job, no other relationships before yours. Everything that you're doing, but put it for you first. And then boom, having that explosion of like, wow, progress. I'm confidence, progress, discipline. I've always wanted this and I've never knew I didn't have any of it. That feeling, that's what I'm hoping to give everyone and anyone that finds relatability with me and likes what I say and how I say it, that it helps them and gives them that clarity, that breakthrough, that information, that nugget that they need in order to start making progress and have this beautiful feeling of progress in their life. That's the generosity parts. That's what I share here. How can I measure that? I'll just keep on going. So generosity just kind of comes automatically. Every video I bust, everything I drop, everything I share, it's just me being generous and showing it and sharing it, and hopefully with the goal of inspiring you and getting you that unlock. And once you unlock, knowing that there's just more and more and more, and it's behind the hard work, but the hard work needs to be in the right place. So that's the part of generosity. So a little update, just a shift in the sense of touching on all 5 parts, but tracking the progress, having some sort of a timeline so we can see how we're increasing and having measurable results and tracking the progress. Let's go. See you on the next one.